Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Denver Broncos and the New York Jets. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And away we go from East Rutherford. On the return, this is Etienne. He's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, 3rd down. Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Dumped off to his running back. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
On first down, it's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, a cookie. Now I'm hungry. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. He'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Short throws drops. This one's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And that'll bring up 2nd down. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to drain some of the excitements of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it. Nix. Really on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Here's Nix to the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force third and goal. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yeah, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
And he makes the catch for the tip drill touchdown. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. He stopped on the run back to the 27. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here we go. 319, can I feel that? Is that all right?
They give on 2nd to Hall. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at first down here.
319.
Here's Hall once more. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Here we go, son. 19.
All gets it again on 2nd down. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Drew Sanders that time on the stop.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here we go.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. Throw caught by his running back. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the huge conversion gets them a new set it down. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Don't jump. Ready? Sit high. EQ. Sit high.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
You got what? Sit high.
From the gun, it's Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Escape. Oh, Fields loses it. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Some slack. Here we go. You got what? You got to move the PA. Move the set. Hey. What? Sit high.
Here he goes, third and long. Taylor going downfield, it's caught. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
Feet nines, Kate. Feet nines. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nines move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The kick by Ryland is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score. Maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Stick around. There's more from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Nick's now to throw. Hits his running back. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield and just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And before he can get back to the line, they send him out. So they're going to lose a yard on that first down.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Shotgun snap to Nix. On the move, headed right. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. goes in.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 35.
All set to go now from the 35. On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. They go right back to Hall. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd down, line to gain, 9 yards out.
Don't jump. Ready? I got it.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Up, let's go. Right.
Fields out of the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
He's got it near the 8. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Fields. This one's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final 1. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. So now they're left with 4th and goal. So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. This is a chip shot from the left hash. The kick by Ryland is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the 2nd half as well.
Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back. One last play before the break. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Dell now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Extend. Here we go.
Blitz coming here. Fields. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 12 brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. Taking a deep shot here. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Don't want to give them another shot at third down, so they'll bring up fourth while they can and decline the flag. So as they face fourth down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Is this clean at the 30? And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Slot man motioned over. Second down, give to Harvey. Well, that's not what the offense side about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Now Nick's on third down. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he can't dig him out from deep on their own side. He's stopped inside the 10. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. First and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. It's Fields. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go, son. Green 19, yes. Check, clear. Check. Up. West right, sit.
Second and 10 now. Fields. Lobs this deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. Has a hole left, room to run. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Jets just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those old linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
On the return, this is Etienne. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Nicks from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Nix looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's third down. Third and 11.
Now they send their back in motion right. Air it out on third. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right. Air. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 319. Right.
Looking to throw Fields. Escapes out to the left. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. 158. Go.
To the air on 3rd and long. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. Easy. Right.
Now Fields again. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. 321. What's right? Right.
Throwing again, it's Fields. Chased out to his right. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here we go. 319.
Fields on 3rd. They set up the screen here for Hall. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
New set of downs from 37. Another throw for Fields. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he'll be met middle line to limit the gain to a yard. Jonah Ellis there to make the stop. Working quickly here.
Right.
3rd down give to Hall. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This from 48 on the left hash. The kick by Ryland is good. And that will push it to double digits in a two-possession game. This is the end of the third quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Next with it on first. Completed over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets up the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And the deep ball falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Buys time, rolling right. Rolling, and takes it deep. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
They'll try and punch it in. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Here's Nix. Drops it down. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making a 4-point game here in the 4th. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Dell now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. New York to the line. 1st and 10. They start the drive with home. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here we go. Good night.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Now Fields. Jump off caught by his back. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And hey, we see how under the football, but they will get nothing on that return. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Nix. Jets bringing pressure, and they got it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Not a lot of real estate for them to work with here. It's second and long. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. He's back to throw. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Kill!
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Finds a man right side. And he won't make the marker. If they rally to him in time, that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, there was no way that defense was going to pass up on that opportunity. I dare to say that was the most energetic and frenzied we've seen them all game. I don't think they could believe the offense would go for it that deep in their own territory.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
They'll go right side with Hall. Reach to the 10. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets make it a 9-point advantage. Breece Hall with the touchdown. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game.
Broncos 14.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. On 1st down, it's Nix. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Throwing here, Nix. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten that first sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on third down. Looking to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult.